Ali, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting day because I'm setting up my new ink journal. This one has about, I'd say, sort of 10 pages left in it. So I'm probably switching to the new one in June. And to prepare for that, I got my very first, this is a Leuchtturm notebook. This is my very first Hobonichi. It's a blank one, and I got it from the journal shop here in the UK. And so yeah, I thought we could basically decorate it together and then do a little ink test together, because this is my very first time experiencing Tomoe River Paper, and so I wanted to take you along with me. So I thought with the wrap for this book, I'm going to stay in the sort of the ballpark of the other books of sage green. This paper comes from this shop, the Austrian Greens, all over the world, Handels Company, and sort of nice, can't even get far away enough, but it's the exact size of an A5 wraparound. So I've used this for my daily journal and for other bits. And so yeah, I want to, because I don't really want to buy an expensive cover for this notebook, because I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to keep using Hobonichis. The inside is this pattern, which I don't like as much as the outside. So now I'm sort of doing like a little and I will simply wrap this around and secure it with washi tape, like very rough and ready. I mean, the ink journal is it's not a book that I'm going to take out of the house. So this is going to be the washi tape that I'm using. It's the same company, so I think the design matches quite well. So, I don't know, in recent days I've had problems with multiple washi tapes that when you separate the layers and then they go all weird on you. Okay, let's give this another go. Probably not quite as long. Just going to tape it and then trim it. And as you can see, it fits exactly. I don't need to cut the paper down to size, which is why I bought the thing in the first place. I can do these simple covers on them. Do the same on the other side. Yeah, wrap a bit more washi tape. So there we go. And then I want to choose sort of a same as this one. I want to choose something to go on the front, and I think I'm I think I want to do this one, but I'm going to write on it so before I paste it on. If I like that. Okay. I'm going to come back to the pen in a minute. Yeah, I think that looks nice. And see if I got some stickers. There's some feather stickers that I really like. So I could do, and they're on washi paper. And I also have some, there's some biscuits and stuff. They're really cute. They're from Pip Did a Thing on Etsy. And some of them are British biscuits. And living in the UK. Yeah, so could do biscuits all over. Quite like that. Let me swap this one out because it's a bit. That's the ton of tea cakes, and then do the Jamie Dutcher in the corner. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, I'm going to stick those down. Okay, it took me ages to get the backs of the stickers, but here we go. It's a nice cohesive thing. Great. And then let's do an ink test. And I'm going to go to the very last page and then see what we get. Put down at least something akin to this is from like a local cafe. But so we have that has a white background. So in case something goes through, it's not the end of the world. Okay. And to test out, I don't really use markers in ink journal. I'm going to test a few different pens. And then let's see. Okay, and then maybe we do like a little ink swatch first, because Diamine Weeping Willow is a beautiful chromo shading ink. So I thought I'd like to test out if this works, or if this paper is particularly good with shading. I'm just using the back of my glass a pen for that one. Yeah, just to test it out. Can easily wipe this dry so we don't have any, because I didn't prepare a water glass. Okay, and then maybe I should write down the ink name as well. With the glass tip pen, you know that this works. So no feathering, as I can see. So yeah, I'm so far so good. Put everything back. And then I'm going to test a few. So the first one that I want to test is the pen that I wrote the label with. And I haven't done like an official welcome to the channel thing for it, but this is my very first gold nib pen. It's a Sailor. I got it for a really good price, and I had my eye on it for a while. It's in the I think it's Snow, Sky, and something else series. I have to look it up. I'm going to put it on the screen, but that's the, I think it's the Hasora, so Spring Sky colorway. So it has the cap and the grip section are sort of that, I think they have a little bit of sparkle in it, but very, very subdued. And then the barrel is a bit more iridescent, and it has black finials. No, it's beautiful. And yeah, a 14 karat gold nib. I said it's my very first one. And I now know what is meant by sailor feedback. What I did, because I sort of didn't think to order a converter with it, I've put the black cartridges came with in the pen, and I'm going to, my plan is to use that up and then clean out the cartridge and refill it. Probably should. Yeah. Let's see. And it's in an I think it's Hasor. I don't know why I'm blanking on this, but it's a medium fine nib. Into the sailor back, and it feels amazing on my paper. That's all I can say. And we'll go to basically one up, which is the Jinhao dupe of the Sailor and Hachimanjia collaboration, the Kobo Sakura, and this is the dupe for that. I mean, you can see that there's, yeah, a lot of similarity, let's say. But I must say, if I hadn't tried the Jinhao 82s first, I would never have considered the Sailor, because when I started using those, I thought, oh, they're so, because I don't post my pens, they're really small for my big hands. But I actually found that I can use them very well, and it's not a problem for me that they're a bit smaller. So this is the Jinhao 82 Sakura in a medium nib. And this has diamine and Culpen's Wistful Watermelon in it. And it's such a good match for the color. Yeah. And then the next pen I want to test out is my Jinhao 10, which currently has Lamy Petrol in it. My Jinhao 10 is one of the driest pens I have, and Lamy Petrol is one of the wettest inks that I have. And so I wanted to trial it on this paper. And this is the Caramel Gradient. And it actually has a fine nib, but if it's really lubricated, it writes more like a medium. This is Lamy Petrol. Okay, and then the next pen I want to test it on is my Shelly pen, which is a dense pen in the model Neptune, and the colorway is sort of it's an abalone mixed resin, and the name is Shelly, and this is inked with Diamine Lady Grey. This is dense pens, and it has a stub nib in it. This is why I wanted to test it on this paper. So it's a dense pens Neptune Jelly with a stub. And then it's Diamine Lady Grey. Okay, ooh, sorry. Let's give this a few more moments to dry, and then I'll be back. Actually, there's another pen that I want to test on this paper. I just went downstairs to get it, and it's the little Hongdian M2 that lives with my Isa Crafts cover from Etsy. And it has a long blade nib on it, and this is why I wanted to test it. Okay, this is Hongdian M2. The long blade, and it's I couldn't really lay down some ink with this, and this has Colorverse glue on in it, and it's at the end of its fill, and you see sort of the long blade has thicker cross strokes, thinner down strokes. It's sort of the opposite to the stub, but you can see already that the shading comes out really beautifully on this paper. So I'm going to and the chromo shading in, I think there's sort of one wet dot left, but we'll roll with this. Diamond Weeping Willow comes out really beautifully, and then also in Lady Grey and the glue on and the shading and the Wistful Watermelon. The petrol is a bit and the black are a bit dark. I just included them to see if there's bleed through. Let's have a look. That looks really good. I mean, I expected something sort of with a swatch, but not as much as I thought that would happen. And obviously I smudged it on the other side now, but I guess that just happens. So far I'm really happy with it because hopefully I've basically skipped the bad batch of paper. But I don't know, maybe like a few others, I find a signature in here that maybe has a bit of different paper. But let's see. So far I'm really glad that I got this one. I mean, it's also because the paper in the Leuchtturm is slightly more cream colored. The inks will look a bit different, but it would be nice to have like a paper that shows up the properties as they're supposed to show up. And yeah, thank you so much for setting up my inkjet with me and be part of the paper test. I think I'm probably going to use this from June onwards. Maybe I include one of the nice things with the Leuchtturm journals, they have their last pages are actually, sorry for knocking the camera, they have actually like you can actually take them out. So I might do that and use them as sort of paper swatches in this notebook. But I'll have to see how I do it, how much is left by the end of it. But it has been lying around my house for a few days and just know I need to set it up just in case. And so I thought it would be like a good opportunity to do that with all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.